Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. We are here back in Timberborn, episode 3 of our new city, and I'll be honest, I have been playing a little bit off camera just to speed things along. So there's quite a lot different since the last episode. So let me go through and explain exactly what I've done and why. First off, I believe in the last episode I still had a lot of housing over here. So we were working on our tower blocks. So as you can see, I finished our first tower block, and you got all this lovely scaffolding around the outside going up this high. So you got 5 stacked up here, and I'm now constructing the exact same tower block next door, and that's coming along very nicely. We've already got this house up here built, but no pathway to it yet. But they're getting there. So that's great. I love this idea, and my thinking is I'm going to do some more housing back here once this is finished. I'm going to kind of try and utilise these platforms that are here and try and connect the houses onto them, so I don't have to do quite so much extra pathway, because it does use quite a lot of materials. I was also trying to build higher, but I can't quite work out how to do it, because you can't build across this gap just here because of the stairway down here. And I thought you could do some sort of a bridge, but I have unlocked the suspension bridge, but it doesn't work here. You can do it kind of over here, I think, or not. Yeah, I don't know. I think you need the things in place, maybe. Yeah, you see, like that. I think I could build that there, and it would work and connect. So what I did do, I tried building scaffolding coming up here. But that didn't work. Oh look, you can do it off the roof, but you can't do it across here. It doesn't work, even when I had the scaffolding up here. However, because I've got the platforms here now, and I have got 2 bits here that I can build, and what I think I can do is I can build across to here, and then no, that's not going to work either, is it, actually? No, see, I'm not sure that I can actually extend any higher. I'm sure there is a way. I mean, there's bound to be a way. I'm just not seeing quite how. I don't think, because I can build. You see, no, that's still not going to work, is it? Because you can't build over the top of these steps. So. See, I can build like that, but you can't then build there. So even if I could get to here and I could do steps up and then I could do flat, it's still only up to this level. I can't get it up any higher. So I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to do that, unfortunately. It's a pain. There must be a way. Well, I guess, I mean, I could come out sideways. I could have a pathway coming out and then along and then back in again. But that's going to involve an awful lot of scaffolding, which is just a waste of resources. So I don't think it's going to work. So I think I'll just leave it there for now, and I'll worry about building a whole load more along the back here. Yeah, we'll see. I'll figure something out. Anyway, what else have I been up to? I put in another lumber yard here, making planks, again powered with one of these giant wheels. I love these things. These are brilliant. Unfortunately, they do need a worker, which is a bit of a pain, but you know, I can live with that. I cleared a lot of trees from up here and all the way over here as well, but I have now got our forests going quite nicely. So this is our maple forest over here. So these things provide a huge number of logs, which is brilliant. So they're still growing. They're spreading all the way down here. Our carrot farm here has extended over to this side, and in fact just recently I've put in this irrigation tower here, so I'm going to extend this even further out here because I'm still very low on carrots. So I'm going to put in more carrot fields over here, and I've got this little gap here that I've left, and I'm going to put another farm building. What's that? Farmhouse is going to go in here as well, so I've got more people harvesting. I've, as you can see, built a nice long line here of water storage, which isn't quite getting filled up, so I'm going to get another 1, possibly even 2 more water pumps, just to make sure I've got lots of water stored here. I put in another camp place here, what's it called, a campfire, And that's to satisfy their need, because there wasn't quite enough campfire fulfillment here. So that's now 26 out of 26, which is good. And I've also redone our berry field here. In fact, I've just spotted one that I've missed there. I wanted this to be nice and square, you know. It was all over here before and it was very random, so I just wanted to make sure I tidied it all up. Just by doing this, just deleting certain ones and then putting this down as replanting. So this was our forestry guy over here. As you can see, he goes all the way up to here, so I've managed to fill that in nicely. I may in fact put in another row back here as well, although to be honest I don't really need it at the moment. This is providing plenty of berries. I'm completely full up with berries, both in the storage here and in my main storage yard here that I've got 200. See, this one on top is for carrots, but it's currently empty. I think I've got a few carrots stored in here, yeah, but not much. So that's going well, and then I've managed to get this bridge built over to this side where there was a load of trees, and as you can see I'm in the process of demolishing trees from here, and I've planted up a nice big sort of square orchard. And this is birch, so it grows much quicker but it provides a lot less wood. So this is kind of your quick supply of wood. This one over here has taken a lot longer to grow, but each one provides a lot more. So we've got a bit of variety of different wood coming in. So there we are, that's where we are up to. So I've done quite a lot off camera. As you can see, I was playing for a good couple of hours, and we are progressing really nicely. Obviously some of my lumberjacks are currently unoccupied, which is fine. I think I was struggling a little bit to get this demolishing work going, and then I realised when you click on the district it shows you the zone that the district covers, and I didn't realise that by building roads it extends the district coverage, even if it's badly, as obviously this is because it's red. It means that I can get these demolished, whereas before it stopped here somewhere because the path only went to there, you see. So to demolish further out I've had to just build a couple of temporary pathways out. So hopefully now this lot will start getting knocked down. However, I am still building lots, so at the moment my builders are quite busy. They're currently working their way up here to this extra house. And I've still got one more water thing being built just here, which is nearly done anyway. So yeah, there's still a lot going on, but I think we're looking really good. I'm really having a lot of fun here. So the next thing to do is just to fill in this gap here with more carrot farm. In fact, you know what, I might go right up like that. Really fill it out. I might even move into this gap at some point, I'm not sure yet. But for now, let's just do that. And because of that, I think I should get my farmhouse built in that gap, just to get a couple more workers, because I've got carrots over here that are ready to be harvested, but they're not getting harvested because these guys are busy doing other stuff. So a couple more farmers I think will really help. And I need to look at getting the housing sorted here, so let me have a look at that, shall we? It's telling me I need to do a water wheel, but at the moment I don't. So I'm just going to keep going with what I want to do. So let's have a look. What do we want to do over here? So I'm thinking I want to just build right in like that. So I need to build some more support structure, because I can get a whole line of housing along there using this pathway. I think. Or do I need... No, hang on. I just need to work out how I can get the pathway onto that. Because at the moment it's not there, is it? So what I need to do is I need to build some steps up like that. One of them there, and then I can get pathway there and coming in here. Yeah, there we go. And then I can just get pathway coming all the way along there. And do I want to connect it here in any way? Probably doesn't really matter. Actually, I could do, couldn't I? I could do like a little... This could look quite cool. If I do that, and then I can get a pathway going over there. There we go. That looks cool, because then they've got options of going in at both ends, haven't they? Brilliant. And then if I do a whole row of this along here, it will take a little while to get that built, but once that's in, I've then got solid ground, and then I can start putting some more housing in. So for now, let's just do that and let them crack on with all of that. Oh great, look at that, that's all finished. So this house up here now is usable, and it's got people living in it. So my capacity is now 30, and I've got 27. I've got a couple of unemployed, so that's good. That will be great for my new farmhouse when that gets built. So let's get that prioritised. Actually, I'm going to need these water places because I'm getting a lot more people now. So let me get a couple more water pumps in, and then I can prioritise those as well, just to make sure they get built quickly. Let's get some pathway in here. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I want those prioritised because they're bugging me, because they're just there sitting in the middle of nowhere. Nice. I definitely feel like this is coming along really quite nicely at the moment. I'm kind of getting the hang of how to do things. I think what the key is actually housing. You really need it to keep your numbers up. You need to have plenty of unemployed people all the time, and you need to have plenty of children coming through, because you keep getting people dying of old age. So you really need a good supply of babies ready to grow up and take over their jobs. My planks aren't great, so I do need to increase my plank production, and I will probably try and do that maybe over here. Maybe on this side I might even do that. Yeah, let's do that over this side, I think, because you've got the what was it, the water wheel that it wants me to do. Yeah, see, that produces 180 power, which is really good, because the what is it, the lumber mill only needs 50, so one water wheel will provide me enough power for 3 more lumber yards producing planks, which is really, really good. I definitely need that. Let's think. Do I want to do that just yet, or should I let some of this other stuff get built first? Ooh, dilemmas. In fact, what I might do, if I build 3 lumber camps over here with the water wheel, I might demolish these ones, because that's taken up 4 workers at the moment, and these water wheel, the big hamster wheels, as cool as they look and as good as they are, they do waste a worker essentially. So I think I'll probably get rid of these lumber camps here, and I will just focus on having 3 set up over here. In fact, I might even do more, because I might put 2 wheels, because I think you can do the wheels side by side in the water. I think they go... Yeah, I think you can do that and then put another one out there. I believe that's how they work. Let's see, how do I want to do it? I might as well go right next to the pathway. Or does that look a bit... No, that looks a bit silly. Let's go 1 out. And then let's just have a look at a lumber mill. How's that going to work? Is that going to connect straight away? I think it does. I think you can do that, and then you can just build them next to each other like that. And I believe that will then connect them all up properly. Let's do it like that. Yeah, that looks cool. Don't mind leaving little gaps like this, because at some point I can go around and put in decorations. So you've got things like these shrubs, which will make it look nicer, and they help with... what's it called? One of the aesthetics shrub. Yeah, so it's one of the things that they need to cheer themselves up, which is cool. Want my beavers to be happy. Right, how are we looking over here? Not a lot of construction going on there. What else are we building? I can't quite remember. Oh, the farmhouse, wasn't it? Yeah, so that needs quite a few logs. I think builders is actually something seem to be a bit short on, or possibly not builders. The other one, what's it? People to carry stuff around. The hauling post. See, that has potential to be built. Oh, there's an alert or something. What's that? 3 days forecast. Drought incoming. Ooh, okay. I'm going to need more water. Right. Lower that one. Let's get these built. Yes, good. They're high. hopefully I can get them built quickly. I've got a couple of unemployed people to fill them up, so that's good. Come on, people. Get some wood brought over, please. I think this is working over here. Yeah, these things seem to be getting destroyed. I've just missed a couple there by the looks of it. You know, I might just... Those two squares there are annoying me, so I might just get those destroyed and replant them properly. I am a little bit OCD with that kind of thing. When I make a nice square pattern like that, I don't like having odd little bits. Like this pathway here, it really annoyed me that I couldn't build a path through there. I had to go around like that. It's really bugging me. I really want this tree to go so I can redo the path. I can't help myself. Right, how are we looking here? Yes, good. 7. Great. Give me water. Please give me water. Our carrot fields are full up. That's looking good. And we've got plenty of harvesting to be done. So our carrot numbers should start to increase soon. Obviously, once we get our second farmhouse built, that will help tremendously. There we go. 11 out of 12. So not much to go. 12 out of 12. And there we are. Brilliant. And we have Zonraja working in there. Good, good, good. So now we're moving on to this one. Yes, brilliant. I love this game. I'm really enjoying it. Now that I actually know what I'm doing and roughly how to play it, I am starting to enjoy it more. I'm still expecting a bit of a challenge when I come to expanding with another district. But that's fine. I can live with that. I can work it out. I've done a little bit of Googling and I've kind of worked out how to do it. But it's not going to be for a while yet. I don't have grand plans just yet. I've noticed there's a lot of these dams in this game where you can undo these dams and let the water flow through. I kind of like that, so I might do that and start when I do start spreading, is getting rid of these dams and actually letting the water come in. I guess otherwise you could build your city down here. I assume that's the idea. Or is that done because there are dams in the game, aren't there? Is that for power you build a dam, is it? Or no, where do you build dams? Not monuments, decoration, leisure, science, no. Power, no. Metal, no. Wood, what have we got? No, that's paper and stuff. Food. Landscaping? Oh, right, dam. So it blocks water but allows some to pass through a spillway at the top. So I'm not really sure what the point of that is. I don't know what it does. A levee blocks water completely. Blocks water up to an adjustable height. Double and triple. Oh, explosives factory. Cool. And dynamite. I'm guessing that's for landscaping. Destroys the block of terrain underneath it and triggers adjacent dynamite. Interesting. How do you make dynamite? Oh, yeah, of course. In the explosives factory, that makes sense. Yeah, so there's a bit of research to be done with dams, but I'm not really sure what they do or how they work. While I'm thinking about it, I can now delete a bit of road. There's no need for any of this. At some point there will be, but for now, let's just tidy it up and get rid of that. So what I'm thinking with the farms, I've got all my carrots here. I'm thinking of doing more farms up the top here, so I will destroy all of these trees because I feel like I'm getting a decent supply of wood from these two now. And in fact, I could put a... Let's get one more lumberjack into that one. So we've got 4 lumberjacks that are actually working and harvesting proper wood now. Good, we've got our second new water pump running, so fingers crossed these will start getting a bit more filled up with water now. And I can always put more. So yeah, so what I'm thinking is having a potato and wheat farms up the top here. I think that'll work well. And I might even do a little stepway down here and fill this space in here with some farmland as well. That's kind of the plan at the moment. What was the next thing? Oh yes, let's get that farmhouse built. I don't know what else they're building at the moment. None of these things seem to be getting anywhere. Ah, maybe they're... No, they're not building over here. Blimey, that needs a lot of logs, doesn't it? No, they're not doing anything at the moment. Okay. Not sure about all that. I wonder just if it's going to let me do another wheel there. Yes, it will do actually, won't it? Power connection is blocked. This construction site is too far from builders. I have to wait until this one's built and then I can add another one next to it. I might not do. I might do another one behind it anyway. And then have another row of lumberjacks back here. We shall see. I guess it might at some point make sense to move this log store as well, because it's a long... At the moment it made sense there because it was next to my lumberjacks there, but if they're all over here it might make sense to move the log store over to here, because obviously I've got logs coming from here and here, so bring them over here makes sense, doesn't it? And I'll stop getting these annoying building lacks power signs, because obviously that's those two, because they stop working at night, which is quite annoying. It really doesn't matter. So that's at 16. I'm sure that's been at 16 for a while now. My water levels aren't really going up much at the moment. I've still got a couple of days left at least until the drought. Let's just hurry it through the night. I'm very much enjoying my tower blocks. I do like them. I love the idea of the game where you can build upwards like that. I think it's really, really cool. I do like that. I do like that you can angle it like this. It's a shame you can't keep playing it like that. It springs back to this angle. There might be an option to turn that on, but I don't know. Building lacks workers. Ah, what's happened? Oh, someone's died of old age. Okay, let's just shut down one of my science buildings for now, then let them move in over there. I've got 6 babies on the way, so I've got plenty of replacement workers soon. Oh good, 24 out of 25. We're nearly there then with our farmhouse. And what else have I got building at the moment? Oh yeah, I've got all of them, haven't I? Forgot about them. Yeah, and obviously I've got this lot over here as well, so there's quite a lot of building going on. My resources are looking okay. Actually, even my planks are starting to look pretty decent now. How many can these hold, actually? Yeah, they're full up. I could do with a storage house for planks, which again makes sense to put over here. Let's get that built then as well. How much do these cost? Oh no, they're far too expensive. Let's see about a storehouse in here, shall we? There we go. That makes sense. If I use that for planks, and then I will put a log store in here. Like that. I think that looks good. And once that log store is built, I will empty this one. Not that there's anything in it at the moment, actually, but I will do. I guess they're all, you know, all my logs are sitting in my log house. I haven't got enough people carrying stuff around. So I think I will need one of those haulage places soon as well. But of course they need workers, so kind of need more housing, don't I? It's the thing, you need everything at once in a game like this. You kind of need to, you know, you need a little of everything rather than a lot of one thing. Because it just doesn't work otherwise. So I definitely need more builders, and I definitely need more haulers as well, but that's fine. It's slow progress, but we're getting there. How are my maple trees going? I'm hoping this is enough to sustain 2 lumberjacks by the looks of it, because each one of these trees gives 8, I think. 8 logs, yeah. And obviously there's quite a few here to be harvested, and these ones have been replanted, so I'm hoping by the time they harvest all the way out to here, these ones here will then be ready to harvest again. But we'll have to watch that over time and see what happens. And by the looks of it, this is pretty much the same over here as well. So you can see them kind of growing here and getting further out, and then eventually these ones at the front here will have grown. Looks like I missed a few again, so let's just get those highlighted. Ah, look, I can redo that path. I know it's completely pointless. Ah, that feels better. Right. You have to indulge my little eccentricities, I'm afraid. It's just how I am. Right. Excellent. Our farmhouse is up and it's working. So you guys, yes, you can prioritise what they do here. So prioritise action harvesting, and this one here is prioritise planting. So you've got 2 that will focus on planting and 2 that will focus on harvesting, and I think that will work out really well. And let me just make sure I've I'm just trying to work out if you have to tell them where to harvest. No, you don't, do you? You only put down where to plant, which obviously I've done. Yeah, you don't have to tell them where to harvest. They'll harvest anywhere, I think, within their area, which is all of this here. Yeah, so that's great. So I'll have to be careful when I do another farm up here, because these ones will want to harvest over there, which isn't the end of the world, but I can tell them to focus on carrots. So actually, yeah, let's just do that. So you guys focus always on carrots. Yeah, that'll work. And hopefully our carrot numbers, yeah, we've got 61, so our carrot numbers are increasing at least. And now we've got 2 more workers in here. That should really help out. Our water is increasing. We've got 154 now. So hopefully these will all start filling up now. This thing over here doesn't seem to use too much. It slowly ticks down, but it doesn't take a lot really. How are we looking here? Oh look, we've got our little stairway here. That's really cool. So now people are coming along. Ah yes, look, they're starting to build this. Oh, and they've built this end as well. So you've got this lovely pathway now that goes all the way underneath here and down to there. I like that. I like that a lot. That's. Oh, you can have a lot of fun with this game, can't you? Having all these little pathways and things around. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's a very, very clever system. It really is. You can be very creative with it. Oh look, everyone's going off to bed. I would like to get the rooftop things somewhere. What am I trying to say? The leisure things. A rooftop terrace. Unfortunately, they're a bit bigger, aren't they? Yeah. I think what I might do is I have to get them on here somewhere, because I'm going to be building housing flat across here. So I think I'll try and figure out a way of doing this housing multi-layered, but continuously flat without having any gaps. So then I can do a load of rooftop housing along the top. I think that would be pretty cool. We'll see. As I build, I'll figure it out as I go along. Right, so where are we working on next? We've got our farmhouse done. So we still have a few bits to demolish over here. Hopefully that will happen. And what is happening in here? Are any of these getting built yet? No, not yet. I guess that means that everyone is just focused on all of these things. Yeah, well, not these ones, but yeah, these ones are doing okay. Definitely need haulers. People are not managing to move stuff around very quickly at the moment. Let me have a look. So it's labour, and you've got a hauling post. How big is that? It's a good size. See, I quite like the idea of having it in here. I think maybe there, and then how big is the builder's hut? Yeah, see, that could go in there once that one's gone. I kind of need both. I feel like I need a builder's hut and a hauler, but I think a hauler first probably. Actually, it doesn't make sense to have it there. It makes sense to have it back there, doesn't it? Does that make sense? Yeah, let's do that. And then let's just pop a path in there. And I think I might even prioritise that one. Because even though I don't have unemployed people at the moment, I've got a few babies growing up, and I think just having just a few more people carrying stuff around, I think will provide a big boost. So hopefully they can get that done pretty quickly. Now let's just have a look at these decorations. What have we got? We've got benches. They don't actually give you anything. You've got shrubs that cost 12 logs. That's quite expensive. but they do add to your aesthetic score. You've got roofs of all sorts of different sizes, so that's all good. Scarecrow adds to the aesthetics value. You need paper for that though, so don't have that yet. Beaver statue obviously adds points to your aesthetics score as well. Fences just for decoration, so eventually I'd like to get them, but not yet. I think the shrubs are a really good one to have. They certainly make it look nice. So like where you've got a line like this, I could potentially put some raised or pathways in there if I want to build this higher. So yeah, don't know. I might try and get the storage a little bit higher than that. Don't know, how's that going to work? Let's think. Because I could store more berries, but in fact eventually I want to store the other two foods. What is it? Bread and grilled potatoes as well. So actually 2 more store yards on here that do those 2 would be good. I've just got to figure out a way of getting the pathways up to them, which I think I can figure out. I reckon I could do a little sort of a spiral staircase back here going up to the next level, and then I could probably get a pathway up, it's like a ramp up here and into there. Yeah, I will do that at some point. Not yet, obviously I'm a long way off of putting in new farms. So yeah, not a big rush to do that. How am I looking over here? Logs, planks. Yeah, my plank production is not great. I'm definitely going to need some more of those. Which is why I'm doing all of this over here. So there's lots going on. It's all good fun. It's a very mellow game, this. Nothing happens quickly, which I kind of like. And obviously you can speed the game up if you want, but it feels like you could easily lose control, I think, if you did that. But yeah, on the whole, it's a very relaxing game. You don't stress about anything. I think once you've got the basics down of how to keep your beavers alive, then it's all about the design, isn't it? It's all about using your space wisely by doing stuff like this, which is a very unique idea, which yeah, I really enjoy it. How are we getting on here? 4 more planks and we're done. 3 and oh, look at that, planks done. Boom. Great. Now I don't currently have any workers to go in there, unfortunately. But you know what I might do for now is just pause my science place, so I get at least 1 worker in there. Have I got anything else that could potentially lose a person? I don't think I do really. I feel like everyone else is needed. So yeah, that's probably going to do it for now, but that's fine. You know, 1 extra hauler is a good thing. So if you have a look, yeah, you see they are just walking around with literally just carrying stuff. That's all they do. That is their working jobs. So that will really speed up the process, I think, of just moving stuff around. So I imagine it's mostly going to be logs because that is your main resource. I know, you see that, moving carrots. There we go. So they're taking 20 carrots and they're going to go and put it in the store yard over here, I'm guessing. Which is actually the upstairs one, I think, isn't it? There we go. Brilliant. Getting things moved around to where they need to be. That is awesome. I love that. So yeah, as soon as I get some more people, I mean, I can have 10 in there. So let's just make that fill up. So as soon as someone becomes available, they will go into there. Which means we're going to need a lot more housing. So let's have a look at housing. How can we work on housing? Right, so I can start looking at this now. So let's get 1 there. That's going to connect. 1 there. 1 there and 1 there. So there we go. So we're going to get 4 houses there. So they are connected. If you come down, you can see they're going to be connected in this underneath pathway down in here, which is great. And then somehow I can hopefully build on top as well. Let's have a think. See, so I can do 1 there that's going to connect straight into that. And I can do the same there. Obviously, if I do one there, that's going to be tricky. I'm going to need that to be out the back, I think. I think that's the only way of doing that. Let's get those two in first, because that's a good chunk of extra housing, isn't it? So let's just worry about getting that lot done first. Then I can worry about putting these gaps in. In fact, look, this one, let's have a look. No, because there's no pathway on there, so no, that's not going to work. I could build one there and have it connected to this, and I could do another stairway up, flat, and in, actually, so that could work. I don't think that can work over here, can it? Oh, yes, actually, it can, because I've got pathway there. Let's just have a look at that, actually. So, if I had pathway there, and then I can do housing there. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to connect in. Awesome. So this is the issue at this end. So I need the house to be like that. And I then need... what do I need? I need that. I need that. And then I need that and that. And that. Is that right? Yeah, and that connects into that one there. Oh yeah, there we go. That looks great, doesn't it? There we go. So it means that I've left this free at the back, because I might potentially be able to do another layer or something back here, but we'll see about that. So now I've got potential to also then do another one there. That connects in, and another one there that connects in. Wow, this is great fun, isn't it? That's a lot of housing. That is going to give me an awful lot of extra beavers, which is fine. I'm happy with that. Not particularly keen on the back side of this. It doesn't look particularly good, does it? But that's fine. I'm liking that though as a kind of a housing estate. I think that's going to look really cool once it's all built. It's going to take quite a while to build because it needs an awful lot of materials, but that's fine. Still don't have anyone unemployed, but okay. Right. So while that's going on, I guess what do I want to prioritise? Yeah, they're working on the wheel next by the looks of it. Which is fair enough. I think. What do I have to know? I do need housing. Definitely need some housing. Although actually, I've got 5 extra people coming here, so those 5 people will be enough. In fact, and I'll get a couple more because I'm going to demolish these as well. So yeah, so let's prioritise all of this lot over here. Let's get all this lot built first, because that will give me 1 extra lumberyard, and it will also free up a person, because I'm using 4 people currently here, and over here I'll only be using 3, and I'll have the extra lumberyard out of it, so it's well worth doing that. And that will give me an extra person to use in here, in my haulage post, and then I can let them focus on building all this lovely new housing, and that will really increase my numbers. Brilliant, yeah, I like that. Right, I think we're getting there. We are plodding along nicely, and I'm going to call it a day there for this episode. So yeah, brilliant. So thanks very much for joining me today. I think we've got quite a lot done. Hopefully you're enjoying this series, and it will be continuing very shortly. I'm going to keep playing and keep recording and keep sharing. So please let me know down in the comments if you like what's going on, and any thoughts that you have on the series. And until the next episode, I will bid you farewell, and do take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye.